From local stories to Wayne County news, get ready to dive into everything happening in North Carolina with Taylor House Publishing. Got a story to share? Shoot us an email at taylorpublishinghouse@gmail.com. If you're looking to publish your book or need some top-notch mentorship, we've got your back. Join the excitement with the one and only Richard Taylor, right here at Taylor House Publishing. Speak with Richard directly at 919-587-7782. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and invite your family and friends to watch.
From Wayne County to the Carolina coast, Taylor House brings the news you love most. Tune in on YouTube, don't miss a beat. Local stories that keep you in your feet.
Taylor House, we got the scoop.
Taylor House Publishing.
All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Richard Taylor here with Taylor House Publishing, and I'm back with another video that is concerning, once again, the suspension of a black man in the air from an apparatus. That's right, another case has been added to the list of suspicious expirations of black men throughout the country within the last few months. Now, this case happened in Jefferson Davis County in Mississippi. As you see the article right here, it said investigation underway after body found at Jefferson Davis County Bridge. Now, if you've watched any of the stories that we've covered, concerning the unalivement of black men under suspicious circumstances, you would see that a lot of these articles are very, very vague, and there's little to no national coverage of those instances. Now, as you know, we started out with the case of Javion McGee in Henderson, North Carolina, the 21-year-old truck driver who was found under suspicious circumstances. Then we covered the story of Denoris Richardson. Denoris Richardson was found suspended in the air from a carport in a rural town in Alabama after he filed a federal lawsuit against police there. That happened around September the 26th of this year. Javion's case happened on September the 11th. Then you had the 18-year-old Jacoby Lindsay down in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, who was found somewhere around September the 8th, somewhere in there. Once again, suspended in the air from a tree by a school. Now, then we covered the story of Evan Bryant. Now, he was a truck driver who ended up suspended in the air in the woods in Vidor, Texas, which is a well-known sundown town. Now, that happened about the end of August 30th. Then yesterday we covered the story of Mr. Percy Mixon. Mr. Percy Mixon went missing around October the 2nd in, I believe it was Jackson, Mississippi, and he was found once again suspended in the air by his ankles in the woods. And he was found, I think, at about October the 11th. So that was about a week ago. So all of these cases I didn't learn about on the national news. I learned about these cases through social media. People sending me videos, people sending me these short little article clips. And there's been little to no national coverage about this case. Now, just like this case right here, this case happened on August the 6th, 2024. As you see from the headline. Now, I'm going to read this article, but also I'm going to read a subsequent article and just tell me, what do you think about the vagueness of these cases? Now, this one says an investigation has been launched after a body was found at a bridge in Jefferson Davis County early Tuesday morning. Sources told Super Talk Mississippi News that the body discovered was that of Dominic Stewart, a high school student at Jefferson Davis County High School. Although authorities with the sheriff's office were unable to confirm the identity of the body, other than details regarding the case. This article will be updated as more information becomes available. And that's it. 5 or 6 sentences to describe the apparent unalivement of a young black high school student, 16 years old, in the town of Jefferson Davis County. And he was found once again suspended, according to reports, off Jefferson Davis Bridge. Now, this doesn't say this in the article, correct? So how would I know that? I'm going to show you how that I know that in a minute. But watch this other article as well. Very vague. A very vague article. And this one as well was updated on August the 7th, 2024. And here it is again. Body found near Jefferson Davis County Bridge. A body was found Tuesday morning in Jefferson Davis County. Investigators with the Jefferson Davis County Sheriff's Office says the body was located near a bridge on J.E. Johnson Road in Prentiss. No further information was provided by investigators. According to the Jefferson Davis County coroner, the person was identified as 16-year-old Dominic Stewart. His body was taken to the state crime lab for an autopsy. Here again, very vague. No details. What kind of department, what kind of media outlet, what kind of office would just release that vague information concerning the apparent death of a thriving high school football player? Now, I did some research on the city of, or the county of Jefferson Davis County, and it has a population of about 14,000. 14,000. And again, as the city of Henderson is mostly populated by black people, it says it's about 58% black, 38% white, and the rest, kind of trickle down there at the end. And also, we see another similarity to our brother Javion McGee's case is the presence of an Afro-American or a black sheriff. This guy right here, Ron Strickland, is the sheriff of Jefferson Davis County in Mississippi. And there you see his picture with all of the stars and stripes and the phone number as well, which I plan on calling that phone number tomorrow. But this black sheriff doesn't seem too concerned about a possible suspension of the air by a young black man by more than likely, somebody of the opposite race. Now, these two articles are pretty much the only articles you will find on this. Now, mind you, this happened on August the 6th. It is now October the 21st. August, September, October. 2 months afterwards, 2.5 months afterwards, and there's no other updates. There's no other information. There's no other outcry. And keep in mind with Javion McGee, September the 11th, it happened a month and a half ago. There's no other outcry. There's no other outrage. There's no other articles. And this is a pattern, it leads me to believe, that when these things happen, we have the good sheriff here who's holding his position as sheriff and constable of this small town. But the people behind the scenes, the black hand, the unrighteous evil are able to operate with immunity, and these things evidently are swept under the rug. Now, I received some details from this from a couple of social media posts. And this post right here is someone from on Instagram, Crystal Muhammad. And it says, Dominic Stewart was found suspended in the air from a bridge in Prentiss, Mississippi. Now, there are other people on TikTok and YouTube who have, covered this case in the same manner. So my question is, why isn't the national news covering this case and all of these cases? Now, it was said in one video that the young man's grandmother stated that, he had committed, the self-inflicted expiration of himself. And I haven't seen that. I don't know if that's true or not, but once again, older people in these southern rural states tend to believe what they are told by the authorities. Now, I don't know, once again, if that is the case. Just like the case in Evan Bryant's place, they immediately said, okay, he did it. They never, they weren't down there in Vidor, Texas to explore the situation. So, I don't know the family history of this young man. As you see from the picture, everything looks all well and good. And once again, studies show that when black men do expire themselves, they do not do it by suspending themselves in the air from apparatuses by ropes. That is not what we do. It's been proven. It's been shown. So the fact that this continues to be a narrative throughout the country within these past months is really disheartening. It's really sad to me that there is not no national coverage. There's not, nothing from President Biden or Vice President Kamala or, any of these, so-called leaders of the community. Nothing. It's crickets out there. But let me ask you something that I was thinking about when I was started to cover this case. Why do we not see a influx of white people suspending themselves in the air from ropes when they want to expire themselves? And if it is, show me the cases. But there's definitely an element, of as I've been talking about this, people said that it's definitely some smoke signaling going on. So, y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. Once again, we have a 16-year-old young black man reportedly suspended in the air off of a bridge. And you see how vague the article was. He was found near a bridge. Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. 919-587-7782. Peace and blessings.
Richard Taylor, right here at Taylor House Publishing. Speak with Richard directly at 919-587-7782. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and invite your family and friends to watch.
From Wayne County to the Carolina coast, Taylor House brings the news you love most. Tune in on YouTube, don't miss a beat. Little stories that keep you in your feet.
Taylor House, we got the scoop.
Taylor House Publishing.